Hear he, YouTube. Another week and another awesome strike from the local Goodwill. This Goodwill has defied the space-time continuum and come full circle around the universe and is just breaking every law of physics possible by having incredible stuff almost weekly. If Craigslist is bad, if garage sales are bad, I can fall back on this local Goodwill. It's like a little... It's the best kept secret in Tucson. Let me put it that way. It consistently has at least one or two good finds per week this time of the year since winter. And for Goodwills, that's just astronomically rare, as most people will tell you. I mean, they have nothing. And I know for a fact in Phoenix, the scalpers are literally, you have until an item hits the floor inside of the cart to get it. Once it's on the floor, not even put on the shelves, but inside of the cart, it's gone. I'm sure it's like that in a lot of places. Meanwhile, this Goodwill has good games that last 2, 3, sometimes even 4 days on the shelves. So if I can get in every other day, a lot of the times I'll be the one to go home with this stuff. So let's start with, this is a find from last Tuesday, I believe, these two games, separate from the rest of the lot. Walked into the store, first thing that caught my eye immediately in the DVD section was this game, mostly because of the Gamecube end label. I saw that and I got excited. Saw it was Metroid Prime, a really good game. I have a copy, but not in this good of condition, so I'll be switching out my copy with this one, and I'll be selling my copy for probably, I don't know, 10 bucks or so. This was $3.99. I already took the sticker off because I'm going to put it in my collection. So $3.99 for that. Not a great find by any means, but the condition this thing's in is pretty exceptional. Instruction booklet included, and the disc is, I don't see a flaw in it. Actually, it looks pretty close to mint. So that's becoming more and more rare as these games become, 13, 14, 15 years old. Finding the mint condition disc is always really nice. Even if it's not a valuable game, it's just nice to have that because it's going to be harder and harder to find. And then I actually didn't even notice this at first. I noticed it later when I went back. I went back to look in the same area again, probably about 15 minutes after I picked up this game, and I noticed this, and I was like, wow, Punch-Out, valuable game, and not only that, factory sealed, never opened, from a game store. You can still see the sticker over here, so that's a really cool find. Little Mac in an actual like modern day game. His amiibo is just ridiculous right now. It's so valuable for some stupid reason. I got one at Best Buy weeks after it released. It was beat up, but I still have that in my collection. That was just kind of a cool find. But this game for $4, factory sealed, exceptional. I'll be keeping it in my collection, but it is like a $30+ game. If I were to sell it brand new like this, I'll be keeping it in my collection. I'm trying to collect Wii games. As I mentioned in previous videos, the time to collect Wii is right now. Grab the games while you can get them for cheap, while you can get big bulk sales of people getting rid of stuff. Grab them now. In 5-6 years, you're going to wish you had if you don't. So I want you to do that now. And then get stuff like GameCube games, let them sit on eBay. The price of them is just pretty expensive right now. I wouldn't go out of your way to buy them. Keep looking. You'll find them periodically, but it's not going to be as common as Wii games. Let me get that alarm. And then my phone alarm's going to go off. Nope. Alright, so let's continue with the video here. GameCube. I see these a lot at Goodwills, but usually they're dramatically overpriced, like 40, 50 bucks even. I saw this one complete, and just for shits and giggles, I looked at the price tag, and it is $10 for a complete GameCube. So I thought that was a really good find. Obviously, this is a mess. I don't know what this is. A Mad Catz, just auxiliary. I mean, why does this exist? I wish I just had the Nintendo one, but for 10 bucks I can't complain too much. It comes with a first party controller, first party memory card, and a Sonic Mega Collection game inside. So 10 bucks, that's a really good value. Assuming it works. I don't usually have problems with GameCube, so I think it will work, but I have not tested it. As of the time I'm filming this video, I have not tested it yet. I'm gonna use my Nintendo AV cables. Obviously, this is, I don't know what this junk is right here. This is a piece of crap. So let's get into the find of the week. By far, I mean, me and Fanta used to find these things all day, and then it's overnight they disappeared in our area. I haven't found an AGS 101 Game Boy probably for a couple of years. I'm sure one of them slipped through the cracks at some point, but to my memory, I haven't seen one for a couple of years. Ironically, they wanted $20 for a normal Game Boy Advance and $20 for a Game Boy Advance SP AGS 101. So you'll never guess which one I wanted to buy out of that lot. It does not include the charger. However, besides a little bit of light, that's not even damage, it's like grime, which should come off with Goo Gone. This thing is in pretty close to mint condition. The screen, flawless. The buttons and stuff down here, flawless. Everything works well. I did give it a full charge, and it charged for 3 or 4 hours, so it's good to go. The battery's probably pretty decent. All the stickers on the back accounted for. And again, for those of you that are not too caught up on Game Boy Advance, the AGS 101 is the model you want to pick up always. You can see right there. The easy way to tell it's an AGS 101 is to turn it on and hit the backlight button. If it just gets brighter, that means that it's a real backlight. This is an AGS 101. The older Game Boy Advances had the shitty like outside light. I don't even know, I'm not gonna call it a backlight. I don't know what it was. It was just little lights right here that actually lit up the screen. This is a proper backlight, so these are the ones you want to have if you plan on playing Game Boy Advance games in the future. You want to have a good system like this. Accordingly, these things go for about $70 on eBay. I'm going to keep this one, and I'm going to sell my Game Boy Advance because it is an AGS 101, but it's like the little kid's pink. It's like pink in color. The only reason I kept it is because it's mint condition. I'll be cleaning this one up, and this will be my Game Boy Advance SP, and I'll sell that other one for $65, $70. And at 20 bucks, I can't complain about that even for a second. I mean, that's just an absolute steal. If I let that sit there trying to wait for it to go to half off, it would have been gone in a matter of days, if not hours. So probably one of the most exciting finds I've had at Goodwill in a while. I'm just really excited to see this right in that glass display. Also excited to see these almost like a mirage or an optical illusion when I see complete in box Nintendo 64 games nowadays in the wild. It seems like all of these games are either in a collector's collection or at a game store. It's so rare to see complete in-box games in the wild. Even when they're not exciting titles, I get very excited because these are going to go into my collection, and they're just so rare. They're so rare. I never see complete in-box games. The first one, and probably the gem of the lot, Star Wars Rogue Squadron. I have this game complete in box, but it's beat to hell. So I'll be replacing this with that one, and I don't know, I'll sell the other one. I won't get a lot of money, maybe $15 out of it, but this will go right into my collection. Nice condition, $5. It is complete inside, and it is Star Wars Rogue Squadron, the game. I was dumb enough to not check the games before I walked out of the store, but the ideal for me was I knew there was games in here, and none of these games are expensive, so if they put the wrong game in, it wasn't going to be a big loss for me. It was probably going to be an upgrade. The World Is Not Enough here, and I think this one is complete. I don't know anything about this game. Obviously, everyone talks about GoldenEye. I don't know if this game was a downgrade, if it was like Perfect Dark at all, or if it was just shit. I assume it was bad. I never played it and never heard about it, and it looks like they tried to do some like 3D goofy shit. Let me know if you guys played this one on N64. I did not. I was a GoldenEye guy, and I played a little bit of Perfect Dark, but it's complete in box, so it's going on in my collection. I will keep it forever. So let me know if it's a good game or not, and I'll give it a playthrough. And then Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. Played this game a lot on PC back in the late 90s. Was a really fun squad-based action game. It was cool to actually give orders to your team. Even though they were pretty brain dead, it was cool to kind of feel like that leader, and like you contributed to winning or losing based on your decision making, not just how well you were shooting the gun. This one is not complete, just the box, and lo and behold, .007 GoldenEye. inside. That's actually a good upgrade because I'll be able to get 15 bucks for this game. I already own it, and I'll probably just buy Rainbow Six for a couple bucks on eBay. It's not an expensive game at all, so I'll end up getting some money back and getting the loose cart game for a decent value. So that is it. Local Goodwill, just popping off. I mean, just popping off. I almost feel bad putting up pickup videos because I know in like 3 days I'll go back to this Goodwill and I'll find something else again. But that is it. If you guys enjoy this quick random game hunting series, leave a thumbs up, please. Lets us know that everything is on point and A-okay with you guys. We will be back game hunting garage sale, yard sale finds. It's been a long time, and me and Fanta are finally geared up to go out tomorrow, the day after I'm filming this video. I don't know when I'm going to be putting it up, but anyway, we're going back out. We're going to have the spy cam, and we're going to see what we can do. It is the swinging season, if you will, at garage sales. Things are popping off exceptionally, and community sales and just quality garage sales, not the same people reselling stuff for the 34th time. Quality garage sales that happen once or every 5 years or so will be going on. So that is it, guys. I'm out. Thank you for watching, and later.